Okay, let's sketch another one. Sketch and compare the graphs of the absolute value of x. Okay, let's put that parent function right there. And this one right here. Well, describe the transformation that maps the first onto the second. Well, I'm actually going to write out the ordered pair rule to describe the transformation. Now, the letters are already grouped, so to the x, in the equation, it's x times 6, so it's got to be backwards. Because in the equation, that's the only stuff that's backwards. Everything else flows together. So it's x divided by 6. Now, this 4 is already grouped with the y, so I do need to do that backwards. Y is being divided by 4, so really it's y times 4. Well, what's happening to this? Well, in words, I would say there's a horizontal shrink 6 times. And then there's a vertical that's being stretched because it's getting larger 4 times. So what you're going to see is this thing is going to shrink inward that way, but it's going to stretch upward that way. Okay. Well, let's graph that new graph. Well, a couple of things I could do is I could just take some existing ordered pairs on this current graph. So we have, this isn't the best graph, should be a little bit better. We have 0, 0, and we have 2, 2. Well, if I put 0, 0 in here, it's still going to be at 0, 0, so the vertex stays the same spot. If I take this ordered pair of 2, 2, if I put 2 in here and 2 in here, 2, 2 will actually move to the ordered pair 1/3, 8. So I'm going to go in 1/3 and up to 8. So that thing is going right about here. So this V just shot way up there. Okay, well, let's take this ordered pair, which is negative 2, 2. If I put negative 2 into here, that's going to go to negative 1/3 and 8. So it's just going to have its little mirror image right over here. And to draw this, it's going to get pretty tight. So it's not the best looking V, but you're going to notice it gets stretched way up there and crunched in. Now, here's another one that's a little different. When you look at the equation they've given you, there is not a nice equation like x squared or x cubed for absolute value. They're just telling me what's happening to the equation, and I need to come up with the appropriate ordered pair rules. So one of these 4 is going to be the right thing that's going to happen to this blue graph. So the blue graph here is just the good old f of x. What they want to do to the equation is this. And they're giving you this problem because they want you to understand equation format. Everything flows together. The ordered pair rules will match up with the graph, but the equation will be backwards. So to get what's happening in terms of a scale change, I'm going to write what's going to happen to the ordered pairs. Well, in the equation, it's x times 2, so it's x divided by 2. And in the equation, it's y divided by 3, so it's really y times 3. So the ordered pair rule that's appropriate here was letter B. Now, how do you make that graph move that way? Well, I'm just going to take the current ordered pairs that we have and then apply them to these new ordered pair rule and sketch it. So let's do that. If I take negative 6, 2, and I see where that moves to, I'm just going to put that in the ordered pair. And this guy is going to move to the number negative 3, 6. Let's do the other one. Negative 3, negative 1, when you put it in here. Just be careful on this. This guy is going to actually go to negative 1.5, negative 3. So let me just sketch those first few. So negative 3, 6 is going to go way up here. So A here shoots way up there. This guy here, that point B, is going to go to negative 1.5 and negative 3. So it shoots way down here. Well, let me connect them. That's the first one. Okay. Now, if we look at point C, the point 0, negative 1, I'm just going to go right to it, is going to go to 0, negative 3, which is going to be right here. So that's my connecting point there. The ordered pair 2, 3 will go to 1, 9, if I put that in the ordered pair rule. Well, 1, 9 is going to skyrocket here off the page a little bit, so this guy's going to shoot back up. And then the last one, 6, 0, will go to the ordered pair of 3, 0, which is going to bring it all the way back down here. And the red graph is how that blue graph is going to change. Well, in words, what's going to happen? It's going to shrink horizontally 2 times, so you see it crunch in, and stretch vertically 3 times, so you see these points stretch.